You are listening to Breakfast with Tiffany with your host, Tyffanie Morgan.
It's me, sweet peas. It's me. Yes. Bum. Bum. Well, hello, my little sweet peas and my little love muffins from all around the big blue world. This is your hostess, Miss Tyffanie Morgan, coming to you live from Kingston, Ontario, Canada, the home of limestone and the home to me, Miss Tyffanie Morgan. All right, what the hell's going on here with my chat? Hello, world. All right, well, that thing's just not working, apparently. Oh, can you hear all the rattling in the background? Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to scream at you there. Did you hear the rattling in the background? I think I can hear it too. I'm sorry. I just have the windows open because it's such a lovely day. It's such a lovely day. Like, we can go out, just air the house out. It's not like so friggin' hot like it has been all summer long. I can't complain. I can't complain about the 2020 weather, really, other than that small little drought that we had. But, from a gardening perspective, all that kind of stuff. But, where am I going with this story? I'm just trying to figure out where my chat window has gone off to. It's gone and broken on me. Oh, Lord, won't you buy me a Mercedes Benz? No, 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 no. Just talk amongst my friends. Don't do, boom, ba-doom. No help from my friends. Oh, Lord, won't you buy me a Mercedes Benz? Ba-dum, ba-da-dum-dum, dum-dum-dum-dum-dum. It's just not working. I just don't know what to do. Oh, well. We'll figure that out somehow. Let's see. Transition that. Yeah. Ain't got a clue. Ain't got a clue what the hell's going on with it. Click OK. Oh, well. It's not going to work. So, anyway, my name is Miss Tiffany Morgan from Kingston, Ontario, Canada, the home of limestone and the home to me, Miss Tiffany Morgan. If you don't figure that out yet by now, I don't know what else you're going to figure out by now. Anyway, so last week we were trying a different service and just to see if it's good or not, but I've decided, no, it's not good. We're going back to the old service. But now that I'm at the old service, it's now just crapping out of me. So, bleh. F you, old service. But hello, sweetie. So I wanted to chat today about a couple of things. So happy post-long weekend. It's now the end of the long weekend, and we're now into the short week here. And I had a fabulous long weekend. I don't know about you guys, but I had a great long weekend. I hope you had a great long weekend. I went up to a campground, and of course it was raining like you wouldn't freaking believe on Sunday. But I got to meet some new friends, make some new friends, hopefully. Meet a whole bunch of people, and it was a good time. It was a good time. Sorry, that's just plastic and the blowing in the background. It's definitely picking up on the microphone. But where am I going with that? That's because the windows are all open. We're just getting the breeze, the cross breeze coming right through here, sweet peas. And I'm really enjoying that. But yeah, so the weekend was great. Nothing got done. No chores, nothing got done. Which is great. Because, sometimes you just need to let your hair down. That's called August. That's called summer months in August. And, it seems to be turning that way. It seems to be turning that way for sure. Not a whole lot getting done. But the garden is growing, and all I can say is thank goodness that Mother Nature did bring some showers here in Kingston, because that just watered the garden when I was absent. It's still watering the garden. Actually, now that I look outside, the clouds are rolling in. I just put a load of laundry in because it said it wasn't going to rain in the afternoon. Or at least that's what it said. That's what the weather person said. There wasn't supposed to be any rain this afternoon, but I'm looking outside right now and it looks a little dark and a little scary. Where's the hourly one? Oh, that's so annoying that I should have closed the windows. I should have closed the windows. All right. So, yeah, it's a mix of sun and clouds. All right, so we're not supposed to get any rain. But I put a load of laundry in, and my intention is to get that on the clothesline because I love me some fresh clothes out on the clothesline. It's just, they just smell, when they're dried out in the sun and then in the breeze, they just smell so much better, right? Am I right? They just smell so much better. I love them. I love them. Anyway, there we go. Maybe that's it. Yeah, so it was a great time out at the campsite. Got some sunlight, some tanning. And before I did it though, I downloaded the new Canada COVID app. There's a new COVID app, and that app helps keep track, helps with not social distancing, but contact tracing. It helps with the contact tracing. So it helps. So if you have it on and running, it uses Bluetooth. And you have to obviously download it. It does not collect personal information from you, so there's no creating like a profile like my name's Miss Tyffanie Morgan. I live at XXX address. Like, it doesn't do any of that whatsoever, which is kind of great. but it uses the Bluetooth and it kind of logs if you're close to someone else. If you're in someone else's vicinity who has the app as well. So everyone needs the app. So download the app. Download and install the app. It's free. You can get it on the various programs and stores and stuff like that. It's working in Ontario for sure in Canada. I'm not too sure about anywhere else, but anyway. So I know why it's not working anywhere. Well, it probably does work all over the place, but anyway. So it kind of logs that using random code generators that I was close to these people, like these people who have the app as well. This is their code. So it's very anonymized with the codes and stuff like that. It's not even GPS. I don't believe it's even GPS enabled because it's just contact tracing. Who were you close to? Not where you were and stuff like that. And it's not picking up any profile. And people are like, oh, it gets all your personal information from your phone and all. No, it's not logging any of that. It's just randomly generating these codes. And then they can reverse those codes. So if you get tested positive, I then put it into the app saying that I have been tested positive, and then it will immediately connect with those codes, those randomly generated codes that it's tracked me with, and inform them that way. So it's a very anonymous sort of thing. I don't know why people are like so paranoid. And I apologize because I did post it on my Facebook, and some people started getting like really upset about it. They're like, I don't want the government knowing my information. I don't want anyone knowing my information, my personal information. Da 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 da. And then a lot of other people, and I agree with you. There was a lot of other people that, I agree with the people who were responding. They were responding, well, hello, you're on Facebook. You have all your personal information on Facebook. That's even more information, personal information, that's being shared compared to the app. The app doesn't know anything. The app doesn't know that your birthday is this day. The app doesn't know that you've done some Google searches on Wayfair about looking for a coffee table, which happened to pop up into your Facebook feed. Let's get real here. So. And I totally trust that the federal and provincial government are protecting our privacy. They have those rules. They have those rules that they have to govern by. It's called laws, and various a court injunction, so they have to protect your privacy. They're mandated to do that. Sure, okay, some people are like, well, governments don't do what they're like, well, hey, if they do, but they get brought to task and stuff. But I told, yeah, they're not out to get you. And this is needed. This is, we need to get these apps, these kind of features out and running quickly, just like various other programs, like student money grants and stuff like that needed to be out there quickly, and efficiently and done the right way. And if the public service says, oh, the We charity is the one to do that for us, well, guess what? These things happen. And so I'm kind of alluding to Justin Trudeau. Everyone seems to be got a hate on for Justin Trudeau. I don't know what that's all about. But, meh. What can I say? What can I say? Are we live on these things? Yeah, we're live on these things. So, what are your thoughts about it? Because I'm not seeing anything. I'm not seeing anything being posted here. I hope you can all hear me and stuff like that. So let's just keep chatting away. Where am I going with that? I don't know where I'm going with that. But anyway. So yeah. So COVID app, long weekend. Oh, the storms. Here, let's talk about Tiff's Garden. Let's do a little Tiff's Garden here. So, transition that over. There we go. So here, the lush tropic jungles that are there. I just love these. I just love these photos. There's a bougainvillea with some views in the background there. And there's a dahlia, but the dahlia's getting all eaten up there. I don't know what that's all about. Why is my dahlia being eaten? Oh, and here, that's a runner. That's a little runner. It wants to set up a new plant, and it's jumped out of the pot. And yeah, the big leaves. I can't reach that one. I need to rearrange, but that's massive. Oh, and here we are in the bottom part of the garden. So the Crocosmia, the red, I've bumped up and stuff like that. And look at it. Look at that Crocosmia. Isn't it just lovely? Lovely. Oh, just red. And the bananas are looking good. Sorry, not bananas. Apples. The apples are looking great. I'm loving them. And that daylily, stunning. And I can't believe that was given to me as a gift of purchase. I purchased like $50 worth, let's just say, from a garden's place, and they're like, "Oh, here's a complimentary daylily," and it's doing much better than the daylilies I purchased. You must love that spot. Here's that dahlia again with the eaten. I think that's earwigs. I think it's earwigs that eat them. Either that, or maybe there's some leafcutter bees out there. Who knows about that? That'd be cute. That could be cute. But where else am I going? So the big leaves. Where's the photo? I swear this thing doesn't show all the photos. Because there's a photo I was hoping to share with you. So the greenhouse. When I was gone on the weekend, there were apparently tornadoes in the neighborhood. There were tornadoes, and there was a tornado in Camden East, F0. They posted a photo that ripped a roof off. I guess ripping a roof off is a classification for a tornado, and because it was just one roof, it was like an F0 or something. I don't know. Yeah, this is not showing all the photos in that library. Anyway, so I didn't even think that there was high winds here. One banana tree was on its side. I was kind of half expecting that because it's a really big banana tree in a small pot. But I didn't even look at the greenhouse. And so I went down to the greenhouse, what was it, yesterday? And two of the panels popped out. I have no idea how I'm going to get them back in because the greenhouse in itself is insane. It is totally insane. I don't know what to say. It's got like the plants, everything's just gone, and it's just insane. I don't know how else to describe it. It's insane. It's insane. Let's see if we delete some of these photos. If it'll show them. Well, there we go. So, okay, here we are. I don't know how that happened. Anyway, so here we are in the greenhouse. There's the tomatoes and the tomatoes and the pumpkins. Oh, this is outside of the greenhouse. There's a yellow zucchini. A friend of mine gave me a plant, and it's a yellow zucchini. There's a big zucchini. And then there's another big zucchini that we'll see too. It's funny how these things just grow on me and I don't see them. Oh, and here's some small little tomatoes that are ready to pick. But the plants are 10 feet tall. They popped out. So here you can see the panels that flew out. And of course the tomatoes are just like, escape, escape. So they're just growing outside of those already. It's just like, it's insane. And the cucumbers too, they found ways, before the panels popped out, they found ways to get on the outside of the greenhouse. But yeah, it's a very full greenhouse. I cannot get into it. What can I say? It's impossible to get into. Ah, oh, goodness sakes. All right. Let's go back to that. Will that work now? No, of course not. Of course not. Chat is broken. I blame someone. I blame someone, damn it. Who do I blame? But yeah, that's Tiff's garden for you for the long weekend. Rowena and I were filming on Monday, so the Kingston Cabaret, and that's gonna be kind of a nice thing. Where am I going with that? There we go. So the Kingston Cabaret, which is part. So let me backtrack. So the Friends for Life Bike Rally, which raises funds for PWA, people living with AIDS, Toronto, and it also does support a Montreal one too. I can't remember the name, ACCM, and it just started also supporting HARS, HIV/AIDS Regional Services here in Kingston, Ontario, and so each year they do a bike rally. They ride from Toronto to Montreal. They stop here in Kingston, and they end up having a fabulous drag show here in Kingston, put on by the organizers from Toronto. And they bring like Toronto drag queens down and all that kind of stuff. Well, this year was supposed to be a year here in Kingston putting it together. Put the drag show together, have, local talent, da-da-da-da-da. It was supposed to be our year. It is our year. It was not supposed to be. It is our year. And we're doing it. But we're doing it virtually. So it is what it is. But we're still going to bring that forward. So this is to help entertain the riders, the crew, the support crew, the people here in Kingston. It's just a great entertainment. It tends to be on like on a Tuesday or a Wednesday whenever they're driving through or riding through Kingston. And so Rowena and I were doing some filming so that we can get that up, and that's going to be on August 11th. We'll get you some Facebook event information. It'll probably be on Facebook, streaming on there. We may stream it on other platforms too, but we'll get some more details about that later. Anyway, where am I going with this? So that filming was at a friend's of ours' house in Bath, Ontario. Lovely space. Uh, he had all his neighbors come down. I don't know if I should mention his name. I'm going to mention his name, Ted. Thank you, Ted. He had like all his. It was so cute. He had his neighbors come by. They were watching. We were having a great old time. And where am I going with that? Yeah, so we were filming in his backyard, and that was in Bath. So of course it doesn't have any of those crazy Kingston bylaws where I can be charged like $400 for just having like a radio in my background my backyard. I meant. Oh, Kingston, I sometimes wonder about you. Anyway, where am I going with that? Yeah, so we filmed, and sometimes so I like to think, well, where am I going with that? So I sometimes call myself a jack of all trades, an expert in nothing. So Miss Tyffanie knows a little bit of drag, a little bit of audio, a little bit of lighting, a little bit of video, a little bit of everything. But I'm not an expert in everything. So we were filming in the backyard, and using my computer, and there was something odd, and I'm like, oh well, maybe it's just rendering the video slowly, and everything will come out in the wash. When I get home, I'll just reduce it, I'll just reduce these settings, and it'll be perfect. Well, didn't happen. I got home, took my face off. Rowena and I both took our faces off, and then we started looking at the video. Probably should have done that before. Anyway, looking at the video, and the video was just like all crapped out. Like we would freeze for like a good 2 seconds. The video would freeze. The audio was perfect. Let me just say the audio was magnifique. But it was just whatchamacallit. I'm closing this door. Sorry. That rattling sound in the background is just starting to annoy me. Anyway, the audio was perfect. Magnifique. But Ted has a guru, a video guru, who's going to be taking a look at that. So hopefully we can get it salvaged. If not, we're re-recording again in Sweet Pea Studios, aka my living room. Which, these things happen. I've heard of people having to redo video before in the past. And I'm like, well, I haven't had that experience myself. But, hey, it happens, sometimes technology fails us. And I'm really sad that if we do have to redo it again, I'm sorry, Rowena. It's a bit my fault. I honestly have no clue what the difference is between one and the other. I honestly haven't got a clue because I use the same settings to record in my house. And it was totally the same. It was totally different. The video worked perfectly. Audio was perfect as well. And all I can think of is because my poor laptop was outside in the heat. That's all I can think of. I really don't know. I haven't got a clue. But Guru, I think his name's Alan. Guru, thank you. If you can salvage it, we're gonna love you a long time. Love you. Yes, please do fix it. Or I'm going to have the wrath of Rowena away on me. Oh, no. Oh, goodness sakes. Let's take a look at, maybe if you brought up the website as well, Tyffanie, that would be helpful, too. So I'm going to outend.ca for events. Oh, I thought there was music for this. Well, apparently it's just not working. What is going on? Oh, sorry. There we go. Now I figured it out. Oh, goodness sakes. All right. Again, technology is failing me. I'm a broadcaster as well. Like, you have to know all these little things, and sometimes you just don't know everything. I have to admit that to myself. So here's some upcoming events coming on here in Kingston. So you're listening to Breakfast with Tiffany right now, which is live. And there's also CFRC Radio Pandemic on later on today. There's What's the Maple Tea? Oh, thank you. Thank you. We're on the outin.ca calendar. So What's the Maple Tea? That's Thursdays at 6:30. And that's broadcast live from Sweet Pea Studios. So that's me and Rowena Way talking about Canada's Drag Race. Yes, Queen. Yes, Queen. So we'll be talking about the past episodes of the past episode of Canada's Drag Race. So we're loving that. If you don't know what that is, it's a spinoff of RuPaul's Drag Race. So yeah. And yeah, if you're going out to Riverside Campground, they have you can rent, you can go there if you're a man and stuff like that, because it's for gay men. But yeah, and more CFUC Radio Pandemic. Beers for Queers is on Saturday. And that is at Monty's in downtown Kingston, so you should check that out. There is Out to Adult, that's a radio program on Sundays, and more Radio Pandemic. Yeah, I believe there's also a euchre night. It's not currently listed here, but Keith is trying to put together a special euchre night for the gays. And I'm sure you can find some information about that on Facebook. So yeah, speaking about the Maple Tea, here we are. What's the Maple Tea? So I hope you get to watch this fabulous program. We have lots of fun. Rowena and I, it's something that we do, and we just laugh at ourselves. We just totally laugh at ourselves. We love it. We love it. So it's tomorrow, Thursdays at 6:30 p.m. Eastern time, and hopefully it'll get broadcast on Rowena's Facebook page. Again, technology. We're learning as we go, and we're figuring that out. If you are an unemployed broadcaster who wants to do community service and not be paid anything, just give me a call, and I may have some jobs for you. But yes. What time is it? 12:28. Well, I better be getting going here, Sweet Peas. So I have laundry that's still sitting in the dryer that needs to get out on the clothesline. I'm also going to be going into work today, this afternoon, into the actual office. The office. Can you imagine that? It's been months, but we're getting the office is getting prepared, getting ready for the day that some people have to go back. I don't know if I'll be going back into the physical office, but the importance is to prepare. So I'm going to my desk and I'm cleaning off all the surfaces. When I say cleaning off, I mean not wiping down. I mean just clearing it up, so that if anyone else needs to sit there for social distancing, they can wipe it down. So, because apparently I have a little plush, little stuffy bat that someone gave me that's still sitting on there, and I need to clear that up, because it's all about thinking about other people. It's some people get so passionate about this is my desk. Well, hey, welcome to the COVID world. We need nice surfaces that can easily be hosed down. Hosed down with the alcohol wipes and with the Lysol wipes and whatnot. And so I'm going to be doing my part and going into the office and cleaning that desk up. But anyways, peepees. So thinking about me when I'm putting clothes in a clothesline and cleaning desks. It's going to be it's a cleaning day. What am I talking about? It's a cleaning day. So watch the Maple Tea tomorrow. Listen to Breakfast with Tiffany. I do this live every Wednesday at noon. I haven't missed one yet. It's been a little while, and we're trying to figure something out too, so that you can listen to these programs outside of Facebook. But yeah, I have YouTube, Twitch, there's so many different channels you can be subscribing to. But I'm going to get going because I'm just babbling on now. All right, sweet peas. Mwah! I give you my love. You stay safe now, and we'll see you next week.